7 days on the run and still no cuffs around the escaped convict and the corrections officer from Alabama. But the U.S. Marshals have now taken over the case of Casey White and Vicky White, no relation, but clearly in some kind of relationship. And there is now a $15,000 bounty for information leading to their capture. From the Midwest to the Southeast, calls have been pouring into law enforcement, people swearing up and down that they've seen the pair. In just 1 week, they have fielded calls reporting sightings in Arkansas, Ohio, Kentucky, Florida, Tennessee, and Illinois. So look at that map. I know Florida's covered up by the banner, but you can see the distance that they may have traveled if any of those sightings are actually accurate. If Vicky has caught any of this news while she's been on the run, she may have heard today that she's officially been fired as Assistant Director of Corrections. So maybe there goes that retirement pension she was hoping would kick in on Friday after a quarter century of service. Ever since this pair just did this, just walked on out of the Lauderdale County jailhouse a week ago, there has been a buffet of mistakes made. First, what you're seeing there, a single officer, those transports were forbidden. And they were forbidden because of that specific inmate and the risk that he posed of escaping because he told them he was gonna. Second, no one checked Vicky's story that she was taking him for a mental health eval because no such appointment was scheduled. That would have been an easy one. Third, Vicky had been getting pretty cozy with this inmate for years, with special favors and extra food. Last night, the sheriff even said that she'd been a frequent visitor of his while he was locked up at a nearby prison. But then today, mistake number 3, he had to correct that, saying, I released information that Vicky White had visited Casey White while he was in Donaldson prison, and that's not correct. They were in contact via phone. I apologize for this misinformation. And then fourth, the description of the car, this one that's been all over the news, the car they switched out for the cruiser that they were in for about 9 minutes right after the breakout. This info was supposed to be kept secret, only for law enforcement eyes, so that they could stay on the lookout and not let on that they knew what car. But somebody let this information out of the bag. So now who knows what car those two are in? Because if they're watching the news, they probably aren't in that one anymore. But being on the run is hard, folks. Look, my line of work, I know it doesn't usually end well. And you can also ask Seth Ferranti, because in 1991, with no prior record, Seth was facing 20 years to life for drug offenses. And rather than testify against his friends, he made another decision. He faked his suicide at 20 years old, and he went on the lam for 2 years, but was eventually caught, and then eventually had to serve 21 years in prison before being released in 2015. He wrote and produced a feature documentary called White Boy. It's on Netflix. Seth Ferranti is back with me again on this program live tonight. Seth, thanks for being here again. You just got such great insight about, being a fugitive from justice, and you were also on the U.S. Marshals Most Wanted list, as the White pair are. So how does it up the ante in a manhunt when you're on the Marshals list, and when did you find out you were actually on it, and what did it change?
Yeah, it just makes you a much higher priority because I didn't even know when I got caught. I'd watch all those shows like Unsolved Mysteries, America's Most Wanted when I was a fugitive, and I felt even if I got arrested, I had a certain amount of time, to get away. But when you're on that U.S. Marshals list, like if you have any contact with law enforcement, if they match up your friends, if they find you, they're going to be on you like gangbusters. The U.S. Marshals do not play. They're in a light, elite, law enforcement unit, and that's what they do. They catch fugitives. They caught me. Yeah. They brought in a team. So, if these guys slip up, the U.S. Marshals are going to be on them.
And by the way, we're showing pictures of that fabulous mullet that you had back in 1991. And I only joke about that because it's very indicative of the day that it was. There were no cell phone cameras. There wasn't surveillance on every street corner, cameras on every store, ring.com, doorbell cams everywhere. So it's a different deal for these two than it was for you. What was the biggest obstacle, Seth, for being on the run? And what do you think the biggest obstacle will it be for these two?
Yeah, for me, I felt, especially at first, like within those first couple of months, those first couple of weeks, I was really, really paranoid. I was constantly looking over my shoulder. And this was back in 1991 when it was a way different world, pre-internet, pre-surveillance cameras, pre-social media. You know, and in my case too, even though I was top 15, there wasn't this tremendous amount of scrutiny. I mean, this is the type of scrutiny that, you know, that the Brian Laundrie case just had. We kind of had these two back to back, and you know, they're under a tremendous amount of scrutiny. So I believe they're being, you know, extra cautious, and I believe they are. They're watching the news, and plus, I mean, that guy Casey White. I mean, he's a big dude. I mean, he's hard to hide. I mean, the guy's like a giant.
6'9", 260. That's the last estimate. But I've seen pictures where he was scrawny, and I've seen pictures where he was beefy. But this is what they released to show the height differential between these two. She's around 5'5", he's 6'9". So that's what it kind of looks like if you think you might have spotted them out there with that orange car, although I think the orange car is now going to be ditched. So she apparently sold her house for $95,000, even though it was worth about $200,000. So clearly needed that money fast. And so maybe she has $100,000 in cash on her. You had $2,000, and still you were on the run for 2 years. How long do you think $100,000 will last for these two?
Yeah, I mean, 100,000. I mean, if they're frugal, I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that don't make $50,000 a year in this country. So, I mean, they got enough cash to really last for 2 years. And I also think, you know, there's a lot of middle-aged, you know, Caucasian people that are just kind of traveling around the United States. So, I mean, they can really blend in, you know, if they're careful and, you know, don't form any relationships or stay in any place too long, you know, they can kind of, you know, they got a real chance to kind of blend in and blend out. You know, that money is the real big, you know, factor that's going to help them, because, you know, if they didn't have any money, you know, that's how a lot of people get caught, because they're desperate. They don't have any money, and criminals resort to what criminals do.
Exactly. They start doing stupid stuff, and then they get caught for that, and then lo and behold, we realize who we've got. Even if they've cut off all that blonde hair and dyed it, you know, red or whatever else, or he grows a full head of hair and a goatee. These are pictures of him where what he could look like fully shaven. Here's what he could look like with the gray and goatee. He's had all sorts of different looks. And then again, there's that notion that he's 6'9". One of our producers suggested, boy, would he look different in a wheelchair. So that's something to consider as well. Hey, Seth, thank you so much for your insight. I'm going to come back and check in with you pretty regularly as this manhunt continues, because there's still a laundry list of questions, pardon the pun, that I have for you. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.